everyone. So today it's like an office day. We're going to bring you to all the costs of sailing in the Caribbean. We took all the numbers. I have on my phone here a tracking for all the costs. So every day we go out, everything we spend, I just put on the phone.
There you go, that's right. So here we are, we're in Aruba and really enjoying ourselves in Aruba, but this is the last 6 months, which covers from January till June 2019.
Yes.
And the whole period we were in the Caribbean, but the first month of January we were actually travelling to the Caribbean.
Yeah, we were
part of that month. 2 weeks, weren't we?
Crossing the Atlantic until the 25th.
Yeah.
That's when we arrived.
But then we did knock out and celebrate in Barbados.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So, okay, so we're going to break these fees and things down into 5 different sections, and I'm going to give you the headline, and then we're going to go through each section one by one, and we're going to include a spreadsheet at the end, aren't we, that you can look at, a PDF of a spreadsheet.
On our website, yes.
Yeah, on our website. That's a very good idea. Okay, so the first section was food, and we spent £3,435 on food in 6 months.
Yes.
Now that breaks down into 3 sections.
Yes, it breaks down into supermarket, when we go to the supermarket, eating out, which we have a budget of going out once a week, and beers and coffees. You know, when you go in the morning and you have a coffee, or
go in the morning and have a beer.
No, we never do that. Or we go for happy hour. So so we have that too.
Okay, so the next section is what we call fees. So these include
marinas. So every time you go into a marina,
mooring buoys.
Mooring buoys
in the
too.
case certainly of Bonaire and BVIs.
Yes, transports. Transports we mean when we rent a car, bus, when we go by bus, or what else?
Rent a bicycle, but we never done that.
No, we never done that. Country fee. So when you check in, check out, it's always a fee. So we include that one.
And also park fees.
Park fees, which are like in Bonaire, if you want to go swimming or diving, you need to pay a park fee. Or somewhere else it has a park, you need to pay a fee.
Yeah. And the total for the fees is £1,765.
Yeah, we took everything is in pounds because that's the way I do.
Yeah. Okay, so the next section then is fuel. So we've done food, we've done fees, and now we're doing fuel. And the total amount we spent on fuel is £1,626.
And the fuel breaks down into gas, petrol, water, and diesel. So we include the water here because to make water on our water maker, we use the petrol of the generator.
Yeah.
So that's why we include the water here. And sometimes
we have to
pay for water.
Yeah, we have to pay for water.
Yes.
So
that's why we include.
And when you say gas, you mean the British gas, as in terminology, as in gas, LPG, propane that we burn on the not gas as in American gas.
No.
Which is petrol.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next item on the list is health, because we have definitely spent a little bit of money on health, but this also includes our poor little Dobby.
Yeah, Dobby, when he needs his jabs or he had to cut his balls too.
Such a cruel mother.
Yeah.
Such a cruel mother.
And food for him as well.
And food, yeah.
Includes medical assistance for us, and includes hairdresser.
Yeah.
Which is very rare we go, because we don't find one very often here.
No, that's true. And so basically for health we spent £594 over the 6 months. So just about £100 a month. Okay, and the last one, which is the biggest one.
It's maintenance. It's the big...
maintenance.
Yeah.
And this is very difficult because you could spend as much or as little as you like. It depends on what you're doing to your boat, what you need to do to your boat over a period of time. So,
and actually everything we spent on maintenance was things we chose to do it, not because the boat broke or anything.
No, there was no breakages.
No.
Apart from when we crashed the boat.
Because these costs include upholstery on all the cushions outside, includes wind generator we put in, and includes the haul out the boat. Well, that one is kind of a neat thing.
Yeah, it is a neat thing, and the cost of the anti-fouling.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
everything.
So the marina fees and things like that,
So-
and the repair to the keel where we bashed it.
Yeah. So
But
come
that
on,
was minimal.
just bring up the total.
Well, bring up the total then. Is a whopping £4,494 in 6 months.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Ouch! That one
Ouch.
hurts.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a bit too much.
That was a bit really, wasn't it? Yeah. But then we may not spend any.
No, we don't need to spend any unless something happens with the boat, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back over and have a little look in more detail then. So we said for food we spent £3,435 over 6 months, and
Yeah.
this included.
So the supermarket, on the supermarket we spent 2,318, which breaks a monthly average of £385.
That doesn't sound too bad, really, does it?
No,
So it's not even 100 quid a week.
but it's much more than we spent in the Med.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Eating out, which we normally do once a week. Some months we didn't go out very much this time because we don't find the food in the Caribbean very attractive for us.
No. I mean, I think one thing to stress here is that we don't go to very expensive restaurants.
No.
We're not in that budget. We don't have the money to do that.
No.
So, you know, we are eating in the little beach bar type place.
Yeah.
And we tend to land up going for like a pizza or something, or
And
chicken wings and
yeah.
chips,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
You know.
It has been here
Yeah.
because that's the choice we have.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
We spent on that £843, which breaks into £140 a month.
yeah.
It's not much.
So if you
really.
think that's probably going out 4 times,
Yeah.
it's not an awful
It's,
lot of
it's
money.
not, no.
No.
And beers and coffees. So
This is essential.
coffee for him. And that it brings a total of £274, £45 a month.
Okay, so just to remind you of that figure then, food including supermarket, eating out, beers and coffees, was a grand total of £3,435. Okay, so we're going to move on to fees,
Fees. So the fees includes marinas.
which we tend to stay out of.
Yeah,
wherever
we
possible.
normally go once or twice a month to a marina if. Otherwise, we don't go. We go when you really need to wash the boat and
Yeah.
do things to the boat that,
Yeah.
we can't do it on anchorage because they tend to be very expensive. So we spent £925, and this includes the stay in Bonaire, which
It was 3 weeks at an anchor, on a mooring
on a
board.
mooring buoy, which we don't have any other option there. So it's 154 a month, pounds a month. And then you have transports. Transports includes the taxis, rent a car, and bus, which we spend £357 or £59 a month. The next one is country fee. So you always you pay for checking in countries.
Yeah, you don't pay
checking
everywhere,
out.
do you?
No.
Certainly Bonaire, Curacao,
ABC
and
Islands don't ask any money
no,
for it,
no,
which is
completely
great.
free.
Yes,
Yeah.
which
But,
is great.
uh,
Some countries are more expensive.
Yep.
Some countries are free.
Yeah.
It always depends on them. So it's £412 in total, which brings an average of £68 a month. It's
Yep.
not much.
No.
It's pretty good. Park fees. Park fees is like in Bonaire we had to pay for diving. So it's I think it's just the only fee I have here. It's £71. Yeah,
Okay.
it is. So it's average of £11 a month.
So just to recap then, on fees, over the period of 6 months, we spent £1,765. Okay, so next
one.
question. This is one of the big ones. How much did Dobby cost us?
So Dobby cost us £261 over 6 months, £43 a month. And I have to say, I pay a lot. I only buy his food at the vets or pet shops, not buy supermarket food for him. And I have to say, it's very, very expensive. It's about 2-3 times more expensive the food here than in the UK. And this includes when he goes for a health check, because he needs sometimes some countries want him to have a health check. and includes his jabs and when he went to cut his things off. Yeah.
Okay. And also, I think we covered it in another video, but the fees are going to have your scans done.
Yes, yeah. We had medical assistance. We had 270 pounds, which brings 45 pounds a month. And it was when I had the lump on my breast, and we had to look, and we had scans.
There was two doctors.
It was 3 doctors. No, 2 doctors, 3 scans, and one hospital. Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not very much.
No. So on health, which is Dobby and Carla, I'm fine, by the way. We spent just under £600, 594.
Yeah.
And now the maintenance, the big one.
Yeah. So the maintenance was 4,494, an average of 781 a month.
Yeah.
It was quite a lot, but we chose to do the seats here outside. This was a bit expensive, but it was really needed, wasn't it? Because
we had all the upholstery done.
It was original from the
we
boat.
also that included lifting the boat out for the general maintenance that we needed to do, and the anti-fouling, which we
paid a lot.
We paid a fortune for the anti-fouling in Antigua. That was
really the
expensive.
only option we had, so we had to go for the most expensive one. Hopefully will last 3 years, that's what they say.
Little bits and pieces that we've had to do along the way, like for example, we had to replace the bridle at the front.
Yeah.
Didn't we? So that was included in there. And the cost to purchase and install the wind generator.
Wind generator, yes.
Which I have to say has been brilliant.
Yeah. So
we made a total there of £4,494.
£94, yes.
Which you could break down on a monthly.
Monthly, £781 a month.
So, all in all, for 6 months cruising round the Caribbean, it's cost us £12,976, or £2,162 per month.
Per month, yes. If you remember the video from the cost in the meds, if I remember right, was around 1,200 a month, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't as much detailed as this one is, but it's much more expensive here. I found the food very, very expensive, extremely expensive. Even last Saturday we went to the supermarket and I spent £143 in the shop for a week, 1 week for both of us. It's an absurd. If I spend that money in the UK, I can buy whatever I want. You get rip-off in some of these places in the islands, don't you? Yes.
BVI is a beer on the beach.
It's $7.
And that's just a small
bottle. One, yes.
Yeah.
So it is expensive. In the Med you have more choices, I think.
I think we should also say that this has been basically the Lesser Antilles. So everywhere really from Grenada up to the BVIs.
The BVIs, yes.
Now, when we go to places like Colombia and San Blas and Cuba, it may well be cheaper.
It will change, probably, yeah. We hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, San Blas is not going to be cheap, but we're going to provision the boat in Colombia, so it will help us.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed to see the costs. Any questions you have, please leave your comments below. I will be happy to go back to you. As we said, the spreadsheet will be on our website, so if you want to go to www.sailingoceanfox.com, you will have it there. And if you want to follow us on Patreon, that would be great.
That would be fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, and you get an extra 4 programs there.
Yes, you have an extra 4 programs there. And I have to say, all the patrons are enjoying them.
And they also get little clips, don't they?
Yes, the lens, as they call. So it is a little bit so far a day, every day.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Bye.